A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. Hi, I paused to what the heck? Say, Sally, I think there's so much in the rain. I'm gonna start the thing over so the readers can see it. Hi, oh my gosh, thank you. A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. I don't have to explain those choices with words. Art can just be. I just make what I feel how I feel it. If I had magic powers, I'd want to extend that feeling to other people as best I could. Any way that people can share their soul is special, and more magical than any spell I could ever cast. I'd let people know that they're not alone, and that you don't have to be a wizard to make magic. This answer pleased the wizard greatly, and through one final spell began the story of the Omega Magus.
So, that's how it started. Let's jump forward to see how it's going.
Fuck! Why is it falling?
Consider this a final exam of sorts.
What do you mean? There's gotta be some sort of spell for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Blank, blank, blank. Why are all these books blank? Ah! This is no. This isn't happening. Push yourself. No. I can't. I just need more time!
Oh. It worked. Hey, Omega. Get up. You lived somehow.
Hello? Hello? What the? Hi? How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for the rate of the follows and the subs. I'm just lying on the floor here because I'm just in shock and awe and no other reason. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you immensely. What a way to start this off, huh? I'm so flabbergasted in the club right now. I can't even say thank you to everybody individually. Thank you so much. Just a big collective thank you to everybody. You dropped this. Ah, okay.
I listen to ASMR.
Not the bits.
All sexy magicians radio! I cast Imagine Dragons! I'm waking up to...
Thank you so much for the bits. More appreciate it, and the gift subs. My heart is so full right now in this moment, and I don't know how it happened. I don't know what to do now. I didn't think I would get this far. Am I supposed to do the thing where you kind of like slowly tease the model over and over? Just like a little bit by bit? Is that what you want? It basically work. Thank you. I will talk about how I made everything work later in the stream, but okay. I'm gonna get up off the floor now. I'm gonna get up. See if I know how to do this. Hello? Hi? Can you see me? Can you see me okay? It's kind of comfy down here. Not a rug and stuff. I might just stay down here. What do you think? Hello? They see my nerve ending. Yes, my nerve ending. Be careful. They're sensitive. Need a headroom. I think you're at the... Yeah, a little high. Okay, I'll go back down. Wait, guys, you ever see the thing where you pretend to go downstairs behind the couch? It doesn't work quite as well when you're already really far down. You see me fully? Hi. Oh, my arm! I didn't do that. Hi! How's it going? It's looking really purple outside. I don't know what's going on there. Hi! Thank you for the hype train. It's so nice. Oh, I got a chest. I got a choo-choo! Thank you so much for the gifted subs and the bits and the... What a way to start. I encourage you to hold off on donuts. This is a donathon. I love the support. But you can get things. You can get things if you... Nero out. Thank you so much. Follow your heart. This is... I'm not gonna lick a gift horse in the mouth. She hit the jeans! Thank you for the jeans. The jeans lore, it's real. Simo! Thank you for the gift of something dad night. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna get up off the floor for real now. Huh? Huh? Hi. Hi, y'all. How's it going? It's nice to see you. Hi. Did you miss me? I missed y'all. It's been a long week. It's been, I don't know. I just like streaming a lot and I miss doing it for you. Thank you! That means so much. I worked really hard on this. Did you get a haircut? No. I got them all cut. Okay, I'm gonna get off the floor for real now. Yeah. I'm still getting used to using Vignon, so apologies while I find my balance and stuff. Hello! How's it going? I have to look over here to see chat. I'm gonna move chat over to my
I listen to ASMR.
All sexy magicians radio! I cast Imagine
That's right. You back it up. You throw it back like nobody's business. This is the day for that. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to this stream. I'm like a new baby. Yeah, I've never even been on this planet before. What's going on? What's happening? So, I may have made a 3D model of myself. But I guess if you want the lore version for why this is happening, I've entered a new dimension, it seems, with some sort of bullshit magic chicanery. My arm tracking is not great. It's all through the webcam. Hello! Thank you. Thank you for the biddies as well. So, hi. If you're new here, my name's Omega Magus. I'm your local art wizard friend, and I've just been trapped in some sort of 3D prison. LD! Thank you so much for that gifted subs. I appreciate it. That's so sweet of you. You're making me cry. I'm so sad. Y'all are too sweet. That's right. Did you think I didn't have expressions ready to go? You're dead wrong. Of course I got expressions. I got my default one right here. I got my happy, and when I'm happy to see you. I got angry for when I'm gamer raging. I got that dog in me. Thank you for the follow, Shining RBT. Oh my god, you say hi. How's it going? I don't get game rage when I see you. You say hi. How's it going? I can also get sad. I get real sad sometimes, especially when people throw a bunch of money at me. It's just, I'm not used to it. Like, can I do a finger pointing? Not really. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm not used to it. But thank you. See you later, so thank you. Thank you so much. I have to be careful with my face toggles because if I hit two of them at the same time, bad things happen. Music a little quiet? Thank you. I will raise the music. Yes, let me know if anything needs to be adjusted as far as audio and stuff goes. Also, now you'll be able to see whenever I scratch my chin and stuff in real time, so that illusion's gone. In addition to those emotions, I can also get a little silly. Get a little silly when I tell a stupid joke, such as, literally, when I need to think of a dad joke, nothing comes to mind. When a topic presents itself, then I'm like, I got one for that. And then I think one of my favorites is just full deer in headlights. Huh? What? What's happening? What's going on right now? This is crazy talk. This is crazy business land. Also, I'm at a weird angle. I should be standing up straight. My posture is shit. Oh? Oh? Come here. Come here. This is gonna look weird, but... Oh, what's this? What's this? Wait a minute. Where's my hat? I hit the hat button, my mistake. I hit the hat button, my mistake. I have a hat. Of course I have a hat. What's a wizard without a hat? I'm also a giant. Let's shrink back down. There we go. Hi. My hat. It's there in case I need it. It has all of my snacks inside of it. Gotta have a hat. I want to figure out how to do putting PNGs like on the model. I think that's something you can do, I've heard. So that way I can put a different surprise under my hat every day, like I did forever ago. Remember those? When I had a little guy sitting under my hat? I remember those days. Hat directly correlates to magic. Exactly. What kind of snacks? Today, Nerds gummy clusters. They were on sale at my grocery store, and I stocked up for the stream. Gotta go have a stream. Thank you so much, Moody, for the follow. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. We're going to be going on all week long, so hope you stop by another time. That's right, today, everybody, in case you missed the whole freaking thing, this is a donathon. And the important part of the word thon is that I'm going to be doing it a lot. So get ready to get real sick of me real soon. This is just going to be a lot of stupid stuff. Hi, you should share the hat with straight underneath. Sometimes there's reference with her. The fan artist. Like this? Like, what do you mean underneath? Like this? Never gets sick? Oh. Thank you. I can't finger point very good yet. Finger pyramid. Everything is here. Tiano 19, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Glad you could make it. So I don't even know where to start. My heart's all aflutter.
A friend generously donated $100 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, a friend.
Huh? I haven't even talked about the Donathon incentive stuff yet. What the hell? A friend? Thank you so much for kicking off the freaking ball. What the heck? Well, you be sure to let me know who you are later because I freaking have a bunch of things to give away for people who donate a bunch of money. So you got yourself something already. I want it. I don't even. I'm so confused. Get loved on. Thank you, whomstever that was. I appreciate you immensely. I don't even know. I'm all fall progressed all the time. Thank you so much. Should I start with like the typical tuber things or like the Donathon incentive stuff first? I don't really know which feels better to do, but I want to make sure people know what they're getting before they start donating money. So I think that feels important. So does that sound good? Incentive stuff? Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. So we're gonna go over to the other scene. And check out what you guys will get for all these oodles of cash. Let's go. Hello. I have to manually adjust myself because I don't know how to trigger the things yet. This is my day one of using Vignon on stream. Donathon more like Do-Yes-Thon. That's a +2. That's a +2 for me at least. So let's see here. I've got these sources ready to go. Oops. Your brain is huge. Donathon stuff, people stop giving. Yes. Let's go Donathon stuff. I want to do it all kind of one at a time. I'm turning the music down a little bit because it's a little loud for me. The incentives this time are a little different from the last time I did a Donathon, where they were sort of like, as you donate more, you kind of like earn all the things as a ladder going up. This time they're kind of a la carte. So you buy one of that tier, you'll get one of that tier, and you can get as many of that tier as you want for the same price. You just have like over and over and over. So it's a lot more freeform in that aspect. And you can also just get the ones you want, as opposed to I don't want all this other bullshit Omega's offering. With that said, I've got 2 already here for $10, the low price of $10. Music playing, we don't hear. Oh. It should be playing. Does anyone else not hear the music? It's quiet, yes. I have a filter on that. It ducks whenever I start talking, so the music gets a little quieter so I don't have to talk over it. Yeah. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the heads up. Very faint. I'll turn it up a little bit. I think I'll turn it up here. If it's too loud that I can't hear myself over it and I get a little concerned. How does that sound? Is that better? Got sand of them. Okay. $10. PNG on screen. A classic, reliable, we all know it and love it. $20. Event exclusive Discord role. I haven't made it yet. I'll figure it out later. Could you tell that I worked on the animations so much that I forgot to... I have a button for this. Pajama Toad! Pajama Toad, hi! How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Hi, how's it going? My name is Omega Magus, and this is my 3D debut today. I made this whole model myself, as well as a lore video and a little animatic thing between to show the catch you up to speed. And I'll show that a bunch of times throughout the stream, so you just get ready for it. My favorite dance. I love this dance. I had the option of so many dances to choose from, but I was like, I gotta get Orange Justice in there. Congrats on the thank you. We're just going over the Donathon incentives now. If anyone has to raid run, feel free to do so. Streaming's a lot of hard work, but I encourage you to stay and stick around. I'm raising money to try to move out soon so I can go live in my own place across the country. And it's no easy feat, so I really appreciate any support. Peachy, thank you for the pin message. It's very smart. Good idea. I probably should have thought to do that. I'm all over the place. I'm so all over the place. I was working on the animations up until the last second and getting everything ready. I didn't even make the graphics yet for the Donathon, so we're going to make them together live. I'm doing it live. Okay, so $20 to get the Discord roll. I wrote them down in a PDF or a little form thing, so I remember what they are, thankfully. For $50 is the next one. This is an art. Also gonna write down 100 from a friend immediately, so I don't forget that. Where's my tracker? Earnings calculator. What the heck?
P. Shidocto generously donated $10 whole.
PG!
Hot damn. Thanks, P. Shidocto.
Thank you, P. Shidocto. If you want to send me a PNG, feel free. I'll try to get around to it when I can. I don't understand how to use this. I'm just going to write it down. I'm just going to have to track it manually today. I'm not professional in the streaming aspect. I just like making things for stream. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna write it on my notepad so I don't forget. We got 100 from friend, who I assume will play by the honor system, and you'll tell me who that is later so I can get you what you deserve. Friend. And then 10 from Peachy. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Okay. No streamers are professional. That's true. We're all flying by the seat of our pants at all the times. I'm an artist. I'm not a performer. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Okay. $50. This is a special one. This is, I'm offering a sort of yitch of sorts. This is what I call the, founder's portrait. I haven't made the itch yet. Again, I was working on the animation all day today. Have a good look, Beaman. Thank you so much. I'm going to make it like a portrait itch, like a big painting of, and then I'll draw like a couple poses to pick from. I'll put your Sona in the portrait, and then it'll show up on stream forever. It'll be a founder's portrait to make this stream happen, and I'll put it somewhere in the tower, and then we'll be able to see it on like BRBs and stuff. But I want to be able to say thank you to the people who donate forever and ever. I think that's a good price for it too. Pronouncing yitch like you do makes me sick. YCH. I ain't got the time for syllables. It's yitch. I'm so glad that people like it though. Have a good look. Bump this video up. Thank you. Do gifted subs count to the Donathon? Unfortunately, no.
Sibo the Kobold generously donated $10 whole.
Hold on.
Hot damn. Thanks, Sibo the Kobold.
Sibo.
Woe magic upon thee.
Wow, magic upon you. Thank you so much, Sibo. I appreciate it. I'll write you down to 10 as well. 10 for Sibo. 10 for Sibo. There we go. Hi, thank you so much. I'm a Pinga Slayer. Said, yeah, exactly. Pinga tuber. Heck yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we got that. Got the thing. We have we don't have many tiers this year. Or this month, this thon. I don't know what to promise. It's because I'm moving. I didn't want to promise too much. And if I did promise too much, I wanted it to be worth it. So we only have 2 tiers left, and they are sort of the ridiculous tiers. I don't expect anyone to donate this much money. One person. So this is and yeah, we've already had one person do it. So here we are. For $100, because I'm now an amazing Blender expert, and I've not only made this model, but I've also made a couple other things for streams, including throwables and stuff like that. You may have seen. That's the wrong button. Where is it actually? If you're a fan of the streamer Coda Blicky here, you might recognize this. Where is it? Where did I put it? Probably should have had it ready to go, but I didn't because I'm smart. I think it's in the Blender folder. Poly stuff? Where did I put it? I don't know where it is. Well, the point is that I made a plushie throwable for Coda, I think like a year and a half ago, of their little character, Cade, and I will do what I'm calling a Yitch plushie 3D, right? I'm going to make, using that base of that plushie, I'm going to make a 3D model plushie of your character or Sona or whatever you want as a 3D model. What you do with it is up to you. If whether you just want to look at it or use it as a 3D throwable if you're a streamer too, or like secret third thing, that's something I feel comfortable I can do it for $100. Whoever your friend is, exactly. So we're playing honor system. Don't everybody be like, I'm Spartacus. I donated $100 all at once. We're playing honor system today.
Uncle Television generously donated $20 whole.
Static!
Hot damn. Thanks, Uncle Television.
Thank you, Static, for $10.
3D debut day.
Oh, it's so exciting.
3-3.
Wee. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Static. If you want to send me a PNG as well, I'll put it on the screen at some point. And I'll try to add them to the screen when I have some time. I'm going to write it down. $10 from Static. Thank you so much. Chat is also moving very quickly, so if I'm happy to see it's moving quickly. If I miss something, get my attention, however you can, or send it to me in DMs after if I miss something really important. My question is, are you comfortable doing creatures instead of just humans? I prefer humanoids. 2 arms, 2 legs. That's the sort of the plushie model. I'm trying to find a picture of it so I can show you all what I did. But for the life of me, I can't frickin' find it. I should really organize my files better. Let me see if I can find it in the folder instead of the Clip Studio view. Oh, I've also turned a lot of redeems off for today, but I can turn those back on in a second now that we're in the zone. Blender. Gotta be around here somewhere. Low poly model, no. Neon stuff, no. Throwables. Here it is, found it. Okay, here we go. I made this model for Coda Blicky a couple years ago of their character Cade. So it's got 2 arms and 2 legs, and it's very cute. I'm going to take off the hair and stuff. It'll just be the body itself. And I'll make your character into it. And I'll have different hair and a custom texture and all sorts of stuff that makes it nice and good. That's for you. Hi, Prism. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Glad you could make it. Hi, Prism. I'm in jail. Why in jail? Trapped in work jail. No. Not work jail. Free Prism from work jail. This is so sad. Can we get a bazillion donated dollars to free Prism from work jail? I'm kidding. I don't need that much money. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to take this little picture here. I'm going to put it next to this so y'all know what I'm freaking talking about when I say Yitch plushie 3D. Come on. Come on. Copy image. paste the image. There we go. A little 3D plushie friend. There we go. Okay. And then we have one last one here. And this is a stupid tiers again, so I don't expect any one person to do this, but if they do it, I'm happy to do this because I think this is a fair price. For $200, I will do... You saw that animation we did at the start of stream today? I will animate a Vine or short... No. Cade's in the way. Short TikTok for you. I love animating, Charlie. I love animating. I love doing little stupid things for, you know, with the silly sound effects that we all know and love. So if there's ever been like a for Euro C's.
Someone generously donated $200 whole.
Someone?
Hot damn. Thanks, someone. What we always forget is I have money I don't use.
Who are you? I need to know who you are so I can give you the thing. You just bought a thing. What the? $200 from someone.
Starring generously donated $200 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, Starring.
Starring! Starring Wolf, what the hell? Starring with $200. I'm gonna cry. What the freak? This is so nice of you. That is too... I would have my plate full. I want to let everyone know here, before I get too far ahead, I am moving. The goal of the sun is for me to move out, so it might take a while to make all the incentives and the videos I'm promising, but I do promise I will do them when I'm able to as soon as possible. So you have that's a wizard's promise. I don't get paid in Ghost. You all know that. Hello, you're in 3D. Hi, Jazz, welcome in. I am in 3D. I made it myself. I'm stuck in a new dimension and I'm falling forever in eternal hell. Yay. We just want to support you. I appreciate that so much. This is... You know, when you're like, can I really do this? Will anyone show up? Will anyone do the things? And you just kind of try anyway and hope for the best. And then it happens and you're like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. Everybody, I'm gonna reset my brain here for a second. That covers the sort of a la carte incentives. Stop crying because I'm happy now. There will also be different incentives throughout the week. I have a schedule for what we're going to be doing throughout the week, including playing a couple different games with friends. Y'all know that on Friday, I'll be playing Mario Party with Shark, as well as Blanc and Lainey. If you're following Shark's channel, she put that in her schedule, and it's super nice. I'm okay with that. I'm so excited to play Mario Party with them. And there'll be incentives to affect me and how I play the game, if you want to change the outcome or whatever. There will also be a lot of Tomodachi Life during the stream, and ways for you to...
Sibo the Kobold generously donated $40 whole.
Sibo!
Hot damn. Thanks, Sibo the Kobold. Oh yeah, I got paid yesterday, hee hee ho ho, 3.
Thank you so much, Sibo. I don't want to be a stickler. I don't have a tier for $40.
Wolfwings generously donated $100 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, Wolfwings. Get plushed intellectual.
I gotta start writing these down. Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna put $40 from Sibo. And then Wolfwings $100. Oh my god, what are we at? What are we already at? What the hell? 100, 10, 20, 30, 200, so it's 330. And then I'm bad at math. I'm gay and I'm bad at math. 530 and then 100 from 630, 670. We're at 670, everybody. 620? Something like that. I'll check the numbers again later just to be safe, but let's go over the other incentives I have for the stretch goals and stuff. Before I get too lost in the sauce, why don't you all know what you've already unlocked? Number 1, I get into DBFZ modding. If you don't know, there's this little game called Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which some content creators like Lythero and other people make mods to get 3D models to replace the fighters in the game. And now I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to put my model in that game. As well as whatever other models I make. Maybe I'll put in, since I'm making all these plushies, maybe I'll make mods for the Krillin model and stuff. I've never played Dragon Ball Fighters. I just watched the gameplay and I love it. Jaren? Have these little emotes been bouncing this whole time? Is this a Vignon thing? It just works by default? That's awesome. There's an ad happening. I'm so sorry. There's going to be an ad. I do need to take a break because I'm already blown away by the support. Thank you immensely for this, how this started. Replacements for the Yamcha cutscene to fill the creator with plushies. Oh my god. Can I do that? I need to figure out how to do that, but I would give it a try. Oh my gosh. Hi, Grabs. Welcome in. Good to see you. Sending the 40 onto the 10. Yes, they are technically a la carte. They don't add up. They're not cumulative. So I can get you like the Discord role for that. And even the Discord role for a friend. But if I'm sticking to my own rules, then it's not like a cumulative thing. If you do want to donate an additional 10, though, I will bump you up to the founder's portrait, though. I'm happy to do that. Okay, 750. What did I write down? Oh, yeah. This is one from the last time I did a donathon. We never hit this goal. This is called Minecraft. So I do this stream sometimes where I play Skyrim while I'm high, and I call it Highrim. And if we hit $750, there'll be a stream where I play Minecraft while high, and I call it Minecraft. Weed responsibly, obviously. You know, not going to overdose or nothing like that. But yeah, that'll happen. A lot of people liked my Skyrim stream, and I think they were a lot of fun. So I hope. And I also did one for 420 and Tomodachi. That was a lot of fun. So I've been told I'm pretty funny while I'm intoxicated. Next up, we have one. This is a
LDTVYT generously donated $10 whole.
LD.
Hot damn. Thanks LDTVYT.
Thank you, LD. Thank you
Just
so
to get
much.
myself on the board for and there's more to this chat.
Good idea. Good idea. Get on the board. I'll write that down right now so I don't forget. LD got a nice 10, a nice crisp 10 right there. Okay. You'll send me a PNG later. Unless it's the one you always use, I'll be happy to use that too. I already have that one, I think, somewhere. So I'll grab that one. If we have a different PNG, send that to me, though. I'll add that to the screen when I have time. I'll probably do it during the ad break, if I have time. I don't know. We'll see. For now. Okay. $1,000. This one, I have consent from Too Much Gamma to put this on the list somewhere. And I think the 1,000 was kind of appropriate. Paper Mario Mondays. Sticker Star. This is how I feel when I think about playing Sticker Star. So yeah, that. Oh, my face. Sorry. Sometimes my face freaks out when I think about Sticker Star too. Gamma and I both hate Sticker Star, but we do this series called Paper Mario Mondays where we play the Paper Mario games, and I thought it'd be funny to use it as an incentive. That way we do get to play it. And my face, yes. Sometimes my face glitches out if I show too many emotions at once. So I have to be careful. I do the stream now. It's not going to be good. We're going to be miserable and dunky on it the whole time. But I think it'll be funny because we're playing it together. So I hope people like that. That's how it works in real life too. Yeah. And then, after that, we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 different art raffles. I have enlisted a small army of artists and creators that I know and love who were willing to donate for a raffle of sorts, and we're going to do those bam, 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 bam. We're going to decide who gets them via wheel. I mean, decide which artist it is via wheel, because I couldn't pick favorites. I felt weird like pricing everyone. Like, oh, this friend is worth this much money. This one's worth this much money. So we'll pick it randomly. That way I don't have to pick favorites. But there will be ways for you to enter and get some cool art. And also a cube from Miscellaneous. Yeah. Rafflemania, exactly. We are going to go to the ad break really quick. I'll see y'all in a little bit. When we get back, do we want to play the lore video again? For those who missed it, do we want to do the lore video again? I'm happy to show that off again. We also have a new BRB screen during the event. So you're telling me. Lore video. Okay, we'll do it. I'll see y'all in a bit. Go take a break. Don't buy nothing. Save your money for the Donathon so you can get cool stuff as opposed to advertisements, which are stupid. And I'll see y'all again real soon. Bye. Wait. How do I... Lore vid's on this screen. Oh, did the lore vid when we get back from BRB? That's right. Bye. Wait, shit, I forgot. How do I run this again? Give me a second. I'm a professional, wow! A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. I don't have to explain those choices with words. Art can just be. I just make what I feel how I feel it. If I had magic powers, I'd want to extend that feeling to other people as best I could. Any way that people can share their soul is special, and more magical than any spell I could ever cast. I'd let people know that they're not alone, and that you don't have to be a wizard to make magic. This answer pleased the wizard greatly, and through one final spell began the story of the Omega Magus.
So, that's how it started. Let's jump forward to see how it's going.
Fuck! Why is it falling?
Consider this a final exam of sorts.
What do you mean? There's gotta be some sort of spell for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Blank, blank, blank. Why are all these books blank? Ah! This is no. This isn't happening. Push yourself. No. I can't. I just need more time! Hello, we're back. Hi. Did you like the video again? Get ready to see that every day for the next 10 days at least. Hi, everybody. I think I need to reset my tracking. Hold on. Still getting used to this. Is that better? Hi. Thank you. Fun thing is while I was reading the chat during this playthrough. Yes, it was very much intended to line up nicely with the Thousand Year Door intro music. I love that game very dearly. It fit perfectly for a storybook type intro. My arm is going crazy. Hi Voxen, welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you. Can I get a shout out for Voxen, please? Because Voxen was a huge help in making this model happen. I subscribed to Voxen on Patreon to watch the videos and tutorials and stuff to like figure out how to make this, and it came out amazing. For my first model, this is pretty freaking sweet in all sense of the word. Thank you for the shout out. Everyone go follow Voxen. Huge inspiration and the reason this is able to happen, I think, as well as a couple other people too. The original script for the lore video was like 3 minutes long, right? And I don't know if you know, but the song for A Thousand Year Door is like a minute and a half. So I had to cut like a minute and a half full of just like other filler shit flavor to build the world and stuff. I chopped it down to make sure it fit to that song because I was like, this is important that I use this song. So there's, let's say, a director's cut out there somewhere. Why do I have 2 accounts? I don't know. That's okay. Oh, yes. And the, what was the second thing I wanted to say? There's a bunch of secrets hidden throughout it. So, hi Shark, welcome in, good to see you. Shark, we're both 3D together. Yeah, yeah, we. And I can do this now. Yeah! Hi Shark, welcome in, good to see you. I'm going to be posting the videos up on YouTube after the stream is over, so you guys can watch it as much as you want and go through it and find all the little secrets I've hidden throughout it. There's at least 3, I think, video game secrets, I think. And there's also a gamma in there somewhere if you find him. There's a gamma in there. But yeah. How was it for a day? Confirmed? Confirmed? I bet I could mod. If I didn't hate Fortnite with a burning passion at the moment, I probably would be able to mod myself into the game somehow. But yeah. I legit had someone ask if I made your model when they saw the silhouette of the I made it! That's so fun! I got freaking... How do I... Where's my button? I made this. I made this. That's such a huge compliment. Thank you so much. There was more I wanted to do with the model for sure, but I'm very happy how it turned out. For my first model, it's doing the job and then some, so it worked out. All needs filled. But before the ad break, we were just going over all the Donathon things. This is a Donathon, by the way, in case we forgot. As much as I love making new lore and stuff, I am also trying to move across the country for various reasons which we'll get into later. And I have to show you the last incentive here before we hit the main goal of 2,500. What was it again? Where'd I put it? Ah, yes. Another recycled thing from last time I did Donathon I didn't get to. The 24-hour stream. I know the 12-hour stream almost killed me, but I think I can do a 24-hour stream. If I push myself, I bet I can do it. And kind of right now is the best time to do it. Before the move, that is. It might be I might try to squeeze it in before the end of May, that is. But it's been nice knowing you. What if you did 2 12 hours? I might negotiate that if I need to. Or 2 12-hour streams. And we're just gonna kind of make that real small there. That's a little asterisk for later. This one looks so cool. Thank you. I made it myself. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. It's currently plummeting through a portal to somewhere. Actually, yeah, I can talk about this now. So that explains what this is. This huge pillar of light outside my window is the inside of the portal. Towering through the portal, and now I'm falling through it, and hopefully I'll land on the other side. Somewhere safe. Fingers crossed. Back over here now. That's all to do for the incentives. Frankie! Hi, Frankie. Welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going? Grips you. Bylighting portal. Bylighting portal. Interesting. Interesting. Or is it more... This is not where my finger is. It should be on my chin, not my head. 3D moment, 3D, I'm at 3D, it's real. Hi, Paul, good to see you. Welcome in. Good, yeah, I'm also doing well. I'm in 3D. And also, my Friends have already given me a bunch. We've already knocked out a couple of these dono goals. Also, during the break, I found out Painted was the Sum one earlier. So I'll be giving Painted 2 3D plushies instead of the animated Vine, as per their request. Boop, boop. So I'll add these as I need to. This bigger. And then up the line space. That's why you guys are making me, you're seeing me make the graphic in real time. Because I was working so hard on the animation, I forgot to make all the other stuff that's involved with the Donathon. I wanted to make new redeems, and I have one redeem kind of. Oh, I can turn them back on now, actually. Chat, we have a new redeem today, which isn't new here. It's new here, but it exists on another stream. So now we should be able to do this. And it has no cooldown. So just feel free to throw a Bronto bird at me whenever you get the urge. Watch out! Hat, protect me. No, it does nothing. Oh my gosh. Is it meant to have a sound? It should have a sound. Can you not hear it? Oh, it might be because Vignon doesn't have an audio source. Thank you. This is why we're checking it in real time. This is why I need a chat to help me with this stuff. Advanced audio properties. Where is it? Oh wait, here we go. No. Active sources only? Oh no! I can't seem to find it. Unhide all? I'm gonna have to look this up later. I can't seem to find the how to add it as a sound thing. I don't know. Well, it's out of my hands. But for now, you could just throw it at me, and it does make I hear a sound. So now I know whenever I get hit by it, it goes Bronto Bert. It's from Blockstream. I made it for Block forever ago. Can you tell I've been dabbling with 3D for a while, and that's why I kind of wanted to do this. It's very exciting. Okay. Oh, deep breath. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put on something a little more chill, and we could talk about the sort of process of like what happened, how did this come to be, why is this, and what is this, and what's going on, and who am I, and what's happening.
Sibo the Kobold generously donated $100 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, Sibo the Kobold.
Sibo!
Crazy. I was crazy once.
I'm crazy right now. So, freaking 100 from Sibo, a big fat hundo. What the heck? You're gonna get a plushie made of yourself. What the heck? And, because I know you, and I'm willing to kind of, like, mess with the rules and stuff, do you want to merge the 40 and the 10 from earlier into the founder's portrait? Or do you want to keep it separate? I'm happy to do either or. Anything for Sibo. Sibo's such a cool one, and I'm very happy to work with her anytime. Oh my god! Button! Raiders! Welcome in, how's it going? Hi! Oh wait, I forgot to put myself back down here. Hello, Raiders! Welcome in, thank you so much for the raid, adorable. Welcome in. How's your day going? How's your stream go? Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Omega Magus. I'm your local art wizard friend. And I've been turned into some sort of 3D abomination and an affront to God and everyone involved. And I'm doing a donathon to raise money to try to get me to move across the country for reasons unknown. Thank you so much for the raid. If anyone has to raid and run, feel free to do so. No one's obligated to stay. If you need to go get a snack, get a nap, get pee that is inside of you, outside of you, go do it. Go take care of that first, and then you come back later, you hang out as long as you want. But how'd your stream go? Hope you play Oregon Trail. I've never beaten the Oregon Trail. I played it a bunch when I was in like grade school, but I couldn't figure it out. I was just kind of hitting buttons at the time. And we only broke a few bones. You can't cross the country without a few bones. Should I play the Oregon Trail on stream? Since I'm moving to the Pacific Northwest, hopefully. I don't want to ruin my current wanderlust for the Pacific Northwest, so maybe another time. Maybe after I move there. So I'm glad to hear it. I don't think I've actually ever seen me play it. I know, didn't they do like not a HD, but like an updated version of it, so that's easier to play or something? I don't really know. I don't know much about it. I've played the Oregon Trail. That one's about zombies. Wait. I'm thinking of Death Road to Canada. Different zombie game about traveling. But there's a game called Oregon Trail, I'm pretty sure, about zombies as well. Need a trail run before you move. True. I need to get a trial run. So we're gonna go over here now, because I want to talk about some stuff. This is where the slideshow would go, where I talk about why I'm happening, who am I, what's going on, and what we're doing. And I didn't have time to work on it because I made two whole animations as well as this 3D model and getting it working and stuff. So I didn't have time to make a slideshow. So we're just gonna do this instead. Who am I? I'm Omega Magus. I'm your local art wizard friend. I'm also gender fluid. I'll be there on the internet. And it's kind of hard to do that in a red state. I live, unfortunately, in a red state, and I don't have healthcare, and it sucks, and I don't want to be here anymore, and I want to live my own life. So I'm trying to save up money to move out. You're Omega Magus. I am Omega Magus. Good job, Sequoia. You get a gold star. You solved the quiz. What am I? Gender fluid. I already covered that. Answered that one early, actually. Also, my wizard keeps moving. Go in the corner. I'm tucking you in the corner. No, everyone should be able to see it. And all my glory. My glory. You live in a red state. That's not good. That's not good. No one likes red state. It sucks. I'm also technically like mentally disabled. I have either ADHD or autism or some combination of the two. I take Adderall to do it. And I'm currently without health care and paying out of pocket to see my psychiatrist and pay for my meds. Whereas if I was in a blue state like Washington, the government may help a little bit with that. I don't really know how it works, but what I've heard, they have Apple Care, and that's pretty good. What is going on? Oh, other thing actually, what am I? I also don't drive. I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and I don't drive a car. I don't like driving. It's uncomfortable. I've gotten in an accident before. I don't like it. And also, cars are expensive. They're bad for the environment. They fucking crash into each other. They're just, every sense I can possibly think of why I should get a car sounds like a bad idea to me. Driving sucks. I wish we had trains. And there's trains and better public transportation in Washington. That's where I'm going to move to. What's going on? A donathon to help me move to Washington. For the various reasons, including healthcare, living in a walkable city, and also one with better public transportation. So I've been trying to drive my... Yeah. What did I say? Oh yeah, what's the donathon for? Moving is expensive. Especially as someone who doesn't drive, like I won't be able to just rent a truck and drive my stuff across the country. I need to ship some of it to my new place I'm moving to, which I haven't found yet, but I'm going to try to find soon and lock one in. I live in Washington. I'm really excited. I like the rain. Rain's nice. And also I hear it's really good hiking in nature there, so I'm really excited to check that out. I'll have to consult you for your opinions on the place. But I think I've got where I'm moving to already picked out. So close to the Seattle area. Not Seattle itself, because I hear Seattle is crazy. So rest assured, that's not happening. I was like, just, yeah. Go to see where iCarly's at. iCarly's at Washington? I had no idea. I've never watched iCarly. I watched like an episode or two, but I'm not up to date on the iCarly lore. I don't drive, so I have to ship my stuff across the country, as well as get an airplane ticket and afford rent and find a job. Finding a job is a very important thing, and it takes a while. I want to apply to just everything across the board when I get there, and before I even get there, I try to have one lined up ready to go. But you know, if worst case scenario that doesn't work out, I've got stuff to work on for stream. I basically have advanced commissions here, which I want to do when I can. Bronto Burt. I was gonna say show is busy. Oh, Forks, oh my god, Twilight, yeah. Is Twin Peaks up there too? Or is that a different state? I can't remember. Also, I think it's really fun when I'm actually playing with my hair IRL. My model kind of plays with one of my wings here on the side too. It's fun. So that's what the Donathon is for overall movie expenses, as well as getting me there. I would have done a trial run, like going to visit my friend up in Washington first, getting to know the area, you know, looking around for myself, like a little plane ticket, you know, starting simple. But if you follow my Blue Sky, you might have seen a post from me recently. I keep getting in big arguments with my sister, who's been my roommate for like 8 years. And I really want to move out as soon as possible for like my own safety and mental health and stuff. And I was planning on dragging this out for, you know, May, June, July, but things kind of got out of hand, and I'm sort of expediting it. I think I'm ready now, and I think now's the best time for me to do it. There's some stuff going on later in the month that lines up nicely with me trying to move out. Some stuff I have to do with my family anyway, so my dad will be nearby. I'll be able to leave some of my stuff with him that I can't take with me. So now's the time. As much as I would have loved to do a trial run, it's sort of what things have become. But yeah, thank you for understanding in that aspect. I really appreciate the support, because I'm ready to live on my own. I don't want to keep living in a space where I can't feel like I don't feel like I be by myself very much. Oh, there's the second question. The question, it's why now? Why Donathon? Why these 10 days? I'm poor. I don't have a lot of. I have some saved up, but I don't have an income source, a consistent income source through a job. And I've tried to get a job for the past 6-7 months. I said 6, 7. Fuck me. I've tried to get a job, remote jobs, local jobs, you know, and nothing near me is hiring. Everything online I find is usually a scam, or I just never get here back or get ghosted. So I've given up on trying to find a job here. I think there's a lot more jobs for me if I'm in a city with the temp agencies and just offices and cafes and stuff, even if they're not Starbucks. Fuck Starbucks. I think I have a better shot of getting a job if I have better public transportation. I can get around easier. I can get something better. Instead of me, my 33-year-old ass, walking down a mountain every morning to get to the bus stop, riding a bus to go downtown. Like, no, I just walk out my door in Washington, find a train, or, you know, a small walk at least. It's more feasible, I imagine. Or just getting a bike and being bikeable. So I think I have a better shot of doing that in Washington. So this is something I haven't really talked about too much. I think it's been pretty obvious. In addition to being gender fluid, you should notice by the flag up there on top of the screen. I think I might also be trans. I'm not super, I mean, I'm excited by the idea of it. I don't really know. Gender fluid already falls under the umbrella of trans, but like, I'm in a red state, and I can't really do that here without Blush, yeah. I can't really exist here. I mean, some people can. I know some trans people here in my state, but I don't think I can here. My dad lives here, and my sister, and people who know me, and it's complicated. And I think it'd be more socially welcome in a place like Washington. I am currently, if you caught my Tomodachi stream, I revealed this on stream. I have a girlfriend now. She may stop by later tonight. She's a little busy because she's at an appointment, doctor's appointment today. Her username is Zalazuri. She's been around the stream for a while. We've been hitting it off the past couple months. And in March, we started dating online, and it was really sweet. And we really love each other a lot. And she's been really encouraging me to make this art and make this stream happen so I can try to move near her. Or we don't want to move in together right away because we've only been dating a month. Even I know that's a bad idea. But like, get near each other, be able to spend time with each other, but spend time with people who like me. Sounds really nice. And also be on the West Coast, so like, hopefully see other friends on the West Coast easier. But staying on the gender topic, gender care is super easy in Washington, apparently. She had one appointment with a therapist, said, hey, I think I'm trans. They were like, do you want drugs? And this year's like, yes, please, yes. So I'm really hoping I can give it a try. I want to go through the proper channels and not rush into anything. I don't want to I want to make sure I'm certain, because HRT is a big decision. It's a big important thing. My time in Seattle, I saw so many signs of thriving. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's so welcoming and supportive. And I'm really excited to give that a try. I want to be around people like that. I want to be part of a community, Both this online community I love so much and a real physical community that I can fall back on, like friends and improv groups and little classes I can go to and stuff. I love doing things with people for recreation. Yeah. Washington's healthcare is awesome. I've been on workers' comp and Medicaid. Yeah. I've heard that there's the Apple Care and stuff, and it just seems more possible there. And if moving there is what it takes to try it, then exactly, I'll be 3 hours away from Rudin, and I'd be able to take flights to see Blanc and stuff, and like all just. I have friends. When I started planning this donathon, I think in like February, just like the rough outline of it. And it was kind of around the time everyone was kind of gearing up to do their off-Kai donathons and stuff. And I got a really big fight with my sister. To the point where it was like, I don't feel safe anymore. Beatsprig! Fuck whatever I was talking about. That was depressing. Beatsprig's here, and it's their birthday. Charlie Beatswig. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in, hi. Happy birthday, happy freaking birthday, what the heck? Get Babinga on. Me? Babinga? That's the wrong button. Babinga? Me? Hi! Stream's been so great. I was just talking about the vibe with the Donathon stuff. If you're new here, my name is Omega Megas. I'm your local art wizard friend. I just came out as transgender on the internet, so that's pretty cool. If you didn't notice this giant freaking flag right here, let me just make this a little bigger for you so you can see it. I might be trans. I'm considering it. We'll see. But I'm currently raising money on my Donathon to save up money to go move to Washington so I can try HRT. And here's my Ko-fi page where you can donate things. And if you do donate things, I have incentives for doing that. Like here. I need to make the graphic. I spent the past week doing 2 animations instead of making the graphics and stuff for the Donathon, so we're just making it on stream live together. And I also understand times are really tough right now, so no one's obligated to donate, but I appreciate any support people are comfortable giving. You come first. Only donate if you're comfortable. But if we do, look at all these things you can get. I'm doing this Donathon for the next 10 days or so, so there's plenty of time to donate. And yeah, No, just made us think, thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, it's all very exciting and new to me. Come to the West Coast and get trans. Yeah! I want to go to the West Coast and get transgendered. Thank you for the follow, Rocky Roads, to welcome to the Wizard Tower. Before I go any further, do you want to see the lore video again, Raiders? Because I worked really hard on it, and I'm happy to show it again for any raids because it is very fun. Do you want to see the lore video? Can we get some ones in the chat if you want to see the lore video again? Thank you for the follow, that fire hedgehog. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Roll the clip. Do it, do it. Run it back. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we're going it. Here we go. Here we go. BRB. A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. I don't have to explain those choices with words. Art can just be. I just make what I feel, how I feel it. If I had magic powers, I'd want to extend that feeling to other people as best I could. Any way that people can share their soul is special, and more magical than any spell I could ever cast. I'd let people know that they're not alone, and that you don't have to be a wizard to make magic. This answer pleased the wizard greatly, and through one final spell began the story of the Omega Magus.
So, that's how it started. Let's jump forward to see how it's going.
Fuck! Why is it falling?
Consider this a final exam of sorts.
What do you mean? There's gotta be some sort of spell for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Blank, blank, blank. Why are all these books blank? Ah! This isn't happening. Push yourself. No. I can't. I just need more time! Do you think they lived? Do you think they lived, chat? I'm not even sure if they lived that. If they survived, I'm not even sure. I don't know. Like if you cry every time. Thank you everybody for indulging me. No? I have a button for this somewhere. Hold on. I don't know where it is. I have a dying animation somewhere. And I don't have it bound already, so I can't quickly do it. So you just get this instead. Die. It's up in the air. Feel you don't have floating Wesley Tower insurance? Yeah. I knew I should have gotten the turbo. Hi, Skip. Welcome back. Good to see you. Portal Gladys is in her chat. Yes. Some say, well, I'll talk about more about the animation and the process with that later, but for now we're kind of going over the Donathon stuff, as well as why the Donathon stuff, and other stuff like that. I did rip. I did die. I died for real life. Got in a fight with my sister. Didn't feel safe. Everyone was gearing up for the Donathons to go to Offkai. And I really want to go to Offkai. I really do. I'm very sad that, you know, it was so much fun at TwitchCon seeing everybody. But I thought, like, what if instead of saving for Offkai, I do a Donathon to try to move this year? And then, since I'll already be on the West Coast, it'll be really easy for me to go to Offkai next year and the year after that. So in a way, this Donathon is so I can go to every other Offkai after this. I think that's worth it. I think that's makes more sense financially to me. So thanks for that. I'm a little sad I'm gonna miss this one, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Because I'll be able to start a new life. And then hopefully, whoever knows how long it takes me to start HRT, next time I see my friends, maybe I'll look like a different person. Who knows? It's in Cali. It is in Cali. Apparently, and I learned this due to being friends with these West Coasters in my VTuber sphere. Apparently, flights are a lot cheaper just kind of going up and down California and the West Coast. They're like $50. Apparently, one of them met another one was like, "Oh, I'll just take a flight over, $50." You know how much it costs me to get to the freaking West Coast? It's like $300 minimum. It's so expensive because I'm on the freaking East Coast. I'm over here in bottom-fuck nowhere. I don't even want to be here. It sucks. I'm freaking... Minimum wage is $7 here. $7.25, I think. Minimum wage in Washington... I mean, get real close so you know this, and I see it right in your face. Minimum wage in Washington is $20. Just do the math on that. Do the math on that for me, because it doesn't make sense. For some reason, doing the same work at a McDonald's in a different state, you get paid more? Strange. Thought the national minimum was 10. Apparently not. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've checked the minimum wage here in Tennessee, but I'm pretty sure the last place I applied to a job for, they were trying to pay me like $8 or $9 an hour. And that was part-time, like maybe 10 hours a week, and I still didn't get the job. One thing I wanted to do for this debut, and I'm going to try to do it somewhere else throughout the week, is I'm going to have a new throwable for me. That's my capitalism soapbox that I hate, my anti-capitalism soapbox. You can just bean me in the head with it if I ever get to stay on it for too long. So, yeah, look forward to that in the future. Because I have 3D, I'm so much looking forward to all the new things I get to play with it. Like, I get to do, you know, Blanc has that thing that launches him up in the air and does the goofy sound. And, you know, the dances, obviously. Figuring out how to get these to work better. So there's so much I get to do with 3D now. I'm really excited to play with it more and more. But moving on. Gender stuff. Love it. Love to see it. What's the plan? Plan is Donathon. Next 10 days. Do a bunch of silly stuff with friends. Raise that good money. Save it. And step 1 and step 2 kind of intertwine with each other. Get an apartment and a job lined up.
Gamma generously donated $50 whole.
Gamma!
Hot damn. Thanks, Gamma. So proud of you, dude. Keep making magic and becoming the person you were meant to be. 3.
Gamma! 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 Thank you so much. I'm writing it down right now. It's $50 from Gamba from his new job. He's working so hard at making that money. Oh my god. Yeah, we can get you a founder's portrait as soon as I figure out what they look like. Thank you so much, Gamma. I'm gonna do my best. And thank you for being so welcoming about it. I'm just I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Part of the reason why I want to move, right? Yeah, this is why am I doing this? I realized something about myself a couple days ago. Or no, a couple months ago while I was high. Snooze the ads. Get out of here. I'll snooze this real quick. 1 second. I'm about to get emotional up in this bitch. I want to be the kind of person who doesn't have to worry about money, who gets to take care of my friends. Because right now, I don't like that I have to do a donathon. I don't like that I have to ask for your help. It goes against the core of my being. I like to be the helper. I don't want to be helped. So I want to get a job so I can have that stable income so I can support my friends and their donathons and commission artists and spend gift subs now and then. Like I've realized I want to do... What is a donathon? I'm glad you asked, Ghosty Monarch. If you click on this link right here, this Ko-fi link, you go to my Ko-fi page. It's already on cooldown. What the hell? It'll take you to my Ko-fi page where you can donate money to help me save up to move out and move across the country to live near my girlfriend in Washington. I want to be the kind of person that can throw a little bit here and there, who can tip a nice meal, who can buy clothes when I want. Like, I don't have income. But I want income, and if a job is that's what it takes to do it, I'm happy to get a job. But like, I need to get one, and I can't get one here. So that's kind of a crux of it: is that I want to be in a position to get a job, to save money, to get my friends and people I care about out of their shitty positions too. Because I can't do that without money. And sure, I could do commissions now and then, but that's not really stable. I like drawing to do silly things now and then. A little random present is fantastic. I love doing commissions too, but they're, as soon as you start doing art as your job, it kind of starts losing something that made it fun, especially also that if I'm stuck in my house all the time, it's one thing to be able to do art for a living. It's another thing to do art for a living in your house that you can't leave because you don't drive. And I don't want to get into this huge, massive amount of debt to buy a car to be able to leave my freaking house. I think that's a reasonable thing to want. So, among many reasons is that I get a job, I get an apartment lined up. Those are the part of the plan right away. Pack everything up that I need to go, ship some of it out to my apartment and meet up with my girlfriend. And we get to hang out with each other and get fun meals and stuff. I get to meet her family. Her family's very supportive of the whole trans thing too, so that's very good. She's already been talking about me to them and describing me as her girlfriend, and that's very sweet. And it's just like, it makes me feel good on the inside. So that's probably a good indicator that I'm probably trans. Actually, I could talk about this, I think, a little bit. Do I have it anywhere saved? I might not. For this donathon, I did originally want to make 2 models. I wanted to make my mask form, and I wanted to make my femme form. I decided just to keep it, grounded in reasonability, just to get one done for now, and then we'll do another event later when the femme form is done. But like, I also, want to make stuff with this. I want to make YouTube videos with the model. It'll be a lot easier to do that kind of stuff with this as opposed to animating myself. And also my dad watches my YouTube content. So if he just sees me suddenly in a girl form out of nowhere, I am sure he'll raise an eyebrow or two, so it's kind of a ease into it kind of thing. So I made the mask for him for practical use, an introduction, a first attempt at making a model. You know, it's all sort of one step at a time. My hand is getting weak from all this hand pointing. I'm going to put my hand down now. I talk with my hands, and it's a lot of fun to do that, but also it's very exhausting because my hands are weak from drawing for 8 hours a day. I'm going to do my stretches too. My comfort comes with thank you. Thank you for understanding too. I like the idea of the fem model. I did start it. It's not nowhere near to done, but you know, I haven't. I was talking about this with Zala actually. She said, "Why don't you make that one first?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really feel like I've earned it yet." And she says, "That's ridiculous. You don't need to earn being trans." And I go, "I know, but something about me really wants to like, you know, having at least started HRT already before I have the fem model on display." I don't know. It's totally, this is not a judgment thing. This is my own comfort. Anyone's allowed to do whatever model they want to do. But for me personally, I kind of want to use the fem model as like a reward to say you did it. You're transitioning and you know, I don't know. I take things exactly. Plus, I also just identify I'm comfortable being a dude still. I use he, they, and she pronouns. It's all fine by me. I'm comfortable being gender fluid. So I'm okay with this. This isn't uncomfortable for me. It's a little reward. Yeah. Okay, go over the Donothan goals. I already did that. But here they are again. In case you forgot. I should retally up what we've earned so we can see what stretch goals we've hit. And then I talk about the model in the video and stuff. A couple people were in the know. I've kept a couple people in the loop that this was happening in the background. Those people were Gamma, Zala. I think I told Smalls, right? Smalls, I told you, right? I showed you some screenshots now and then. I'm actually in the process of getting a new fem avatar. Oh, heck yeah. Love to see it. Wizard does what Wizard wants, exactly. Wizard wants to take it slowly. Wizard is a new little baby entering the world on their own for the first time, and he needs to take it slow. To that end, a couple of friends have taught me that when they moved out earlier in their lives, you know, like 18 or 19 or whenever, younger than I am. I'm 33. I lived with my sister for a long freaking time. They learn how to become independent. You kind of learn as you go, like, oh, I need to take care of this myself. And I feel ready to do that. I feel like I know a lot already about it, and I feel like it's in my wheelhouse. And it just right now feels right because my sister's locked herself into a house. And by that I mean a mortgage. And I'm not ready for home ownership. I don't want to mow the yard. I don't want to do all this stuff and take care of the house and build its equity value. Fuck that. I'm still ready. I want an apartment. I want to do my own thing for a while before I want a house. And like, I need to do that first. Live on my own. So that's where I'm at, really. Still figuring things out. My son's kind of on drugs. Just, yeah, everyone take things at their own pace. No, it's not a race to figure out when, you know, who you are. A wizard transitions exactly when they mean to. They're never early, they're never late.
Patrick.
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
Good one. Good one. Thank you for the 25 bits. What the heck? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know when the time comes. Exactly. And I think it took me a long time to figure this stuff out. And I'm kind of happy it did, you know, to make sure I was ready for it. This whole past couple of years, past, 10 years with my sister has been like discovering myself. I don't really know. I wish it happened faster. Don't get me wrong, but it takes time. And that's okay. I do think we're about to hit ads again. So heads up, everybody. Did the ads happen already? I'm not even sure if they actually happened or not. Everyone has different speeds. Exactly. Also, since coming out as trans in some spaces, I've met a couple new friends and I've really like talked about that more openly, and it's really resonated with me more and more. And it feels kind of like just fun to talk about and get that kind of perspective. Like, how did you know? So if that's any indicator that it's probably a good direction I'm moving in, then that's, makes me hopeful. You can go by any pronouns, but do you have one that's slightly favorite? Does it change? I don't really have a favorite. They is easiest just because there's no like it covers all the bases. Um, she makes me think like, oh, this person's actually attempting something new, and that makes me they get extra credits for trying she. He is sort of my default, which is fine. There's no negative bad answer at the moment. But to that end, though, Peach, I do think you specifically asked me if I ever wanted to change that Gurpin and Burpin intro sound on your stream. I may actually take you up on that because, like, boy, slow down, you don't going nowhere, or like, whatever the line is. I'm like, that might change. So you can get rid of that if you want to. We're gonna hit ads. When we come back from the ads, we want to do the lore video again for anyone new, or we want to go back. I don't know. We'll figure it out. BRB. Hi, we're back. Hello. Hi. Bye, Skip. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Oh, I left this up. Oops. I was going to tally up the Turk current total and see where we're at, so I'm going to get my calculator out. My calculator. Let's see. 100 from Friend, who we still don't know who that is yet. At least I don't. Plus 10 from Peachy. Plus 10 from Sibo. Plus 10 from Static. 200 from Painted. 200 from Stirring. Thank you. 40 from Sibo. 100 from Wolf Wings. Thank you very much, Wolf Wings. 10 from LD. Another 100 from Sibo. And 50 from Gamma. We're currently at $830, everybody. So, freaking thank you already so much from the bottom of my heart. It's amazing. I did not expect this already in the first day. Like, are you kidding me? So, we've hit the first 2 goals already. Here we go. I'm going to cross these off as these ones have been hit. DBFZ modding. Brontobert. Hinecraft. Oh, also, for anyone who is getting the 3D plushie thing, I am going to turn those into... Sorry for the burp. I had an aloe drink during the BRB. Those will be throwables on the stream as well. So, I will use those as I see fit. That is part of the contract. I want to talk next about the... Blanc! Hi, Blanc. How's it going? Good to see you. Blanc, are you streaming soon? Isn't it Resident Evil Wednesday? With Wunax? Resident Requiem Wednesday? Hi, good to see you. How's it going? Look, I got wave at you now! Hi.
Zalazui generously donated $25 whole dollars.
That's my girlfriend!
Hot damn. Thanks, Zalazui. I love you, I love you, I love you. Woo.
I love you! That's my girlfriend, everybody. Everybody say hi. Hi, girlfriend. Thank you for $25, babe. What the heck, freak? Oh, it means so much. I mean, you have a conflict of interest here, donating to get me there to come visit you, but I'll allow it. Who cares? Yee. That's so much, right? We've already hit so much money already. It's like, what the heck? I'm so blown away by the support. It means so much to me. I'm gonna put down 25 for Zala. Do you want to get the Discord role or the PNG on the screen? You decide how to spend the money, because these aren't cumulative like they were last time. These are one at a time kind of things. We'll work it out later, babe. But I love you. I hope you had a good day. I hope your appointment went well. I appreciate you. Look, I put the trans flag on the stream. I just talked about that during the last section before the ad break. I'm trans, and that's my trans girlfriend, and we love each other. But yeah. Next one, I wanted to go over the schedule for the event to talk about what to look forward to every day. This is the debut day and the lore video and stuff. I love you so. I love you too. You make me so happy. We're gonna get all PDA on screen, all lovey-dovey on stream. Get ready for a lot of this, everybody. First day is the Donothon and starts at I'm getting rated. Whoa, I can do flips and shit too. Whoa, I didn't know I could do this. I can Orange Justice on the ceiling. This is amazing. Mesa! Hi Raiders, how's it going? Welcome in. J-Spins and Misa, thank you so much for the raids. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? How are your streams? Thank you so much. I hope you're doing good. Bust it down. I can dance in 3D space. I cannot dance this well in real life, and never ask me to, but I'll try. I want to learn someday. Hi, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Omega Magus. I'm your local art wizard friend. I'm currently showing off my brand new 3D model today. I made it myself with this help from Voxit and Glasdale and other cool people. I'm doing a donathon today. I was just about to go over the schedule, but if you want to see the things that you could get for donating money to help me move across the country so I can make out sloppy style with my girlfriend in Washington, then this is what you can look forward to. These things here on the screen. Lore. Oh yeah, lore for the Raiders. Let's do the lore. Bye everybody. Raiders, hang tight before you raid and run. I have something to show you. Sit back and relax. A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. I don't have to explain those choices with words. Art can just be. I just make what I feel how I feel it. If I had magic powers, I'd want to extend that feeling to other people as best I could. Any way that people can share their soul is special, and more magical than any spell I could ever cast. I'd let people know that they're not alone, and that you don't have to be a wizard to make magic. This answer pleased the wizard greatly, and through one final spell began the story of the Omega Magus.
So, that's how it started. Let's jump forward to see how it's going.
Fuck! Why is it falling?
Consider this a final exam of sorts.
What do you mean? There's gotta be some sort of spell for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Blank, blank, blank. Why are all these books blank? Ah! This isn't happening. Push yourself. No, I can't. I just need more time! Hi, we're back. Did you like the lore video? And that explains why now in my background I have this big purple portal. I seem to be trapped in some sort of interdimensional, timeless space. So that's happening. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I made that myself. Except for the music. I didn't do the music and the sound effects. I don't think I've talked about this yet. This is my first time like recording something like this for the audio for stream and or for the lore video. It felt so goofy. It felt so goofy while I was doing it, just like, ooh, I'm in the zone. ooh, I'm talking into a microphone and doing silly voices and ooh, audio filters. Like, I had to get my head out of my own ass and just bite the bullet and do it. It took so much like wind up to do. It's like, am I really doing this? It feels so silly. But I think it was worth it. Every time I couldn't, I had to work on the storybook animation muted because every time I listened to myself talk about my lore, I started crying with the Paper Mario music in that background. It's just so sweet. Autistic artist Monica, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Wizard Tower. Hope you enjoy your stay. Also during the freaking lore video, Shark Stein, thank you so much for the $50 towards the fund. I'm gonna write you down your name right here so I don't forget. You got yourself a founder's portrait. I'll work on that soon and I'll show you what that'll be later. $50 from Shark. Thank you so much. Hi, that's me. I'm home. Hi. Yeah, I love my friends. What else was I saying? I've made animatics before, but it's been a while since my last one, and it felt really good, like putting it together, figuring it out, and making it work. It did give me some trouble. If you'll notice during the lore video, the storybook part, whenever it switches to the next page, it flips from left to right as opposed to right to left. And the reason is because I tried like 3 different page turning scene transition things. None of them worked. There was ones that go right to left and they just didn't work right. It would still show the same image underneath after it flipped the page for like a split second. I'd be
Miss LeCane generously donated $10 whole.
Misa,
Hot damn. Thanks, Miss LeCane.
let's go over here.
Warp cookie.
Warp cookie. Misa, thank you so much for the $10. What you down here? You got yourself a freaking PNG on the screen. You feel free to send me a pinga whenever you want, and I'll pop it on. I also grabbed some of the other ones from Peachy and Static, so I'll try to add those soon too. $10 from Misa. Thank you so much. Before you wrote a scope of book, I almost did. I was this close to thinking, what if I just make a book? I almost made a book in Blender and used that as like the thing, but it took too long to figure it out how to get it to fold right. I also tried using DaVinci Resolve because like, oh, that probably has like a simple page turning transition. And it did. It didn't work right again. But I found a tutorial that was like, oh, you can make your own turning the page into a 3D object and bending it into itself and a bunch of complicated node shit. And I was like, I don't got this feels like a Windows Movie Maker ass transition. Why is this so hard to do? So I just settled for one that worked. It's just, I don't know. For love of my, freaky, I don't have a nice blushy face for this, but thank you. Thank you so much. My mouth doesn't work right when I'm wearing my blushy toggle. This doesn't work quite right. But I can't be asked to fix it. Also, hi Miz, good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. I want to animate more things. I like animating and I like making storybooks. And I've had an idea for a while where I try to make little storybooks and animate them and make them YouTube videos, right? My own storybooks, because I can't get published. I don't know how to do that. But if I make a storybook, like a visual storybook, that's a thing, right? So that's something I've been on my mind a lot lately. And this was kind of my first real attempt at that. How'd you go home from work? Well, home from work. Hope you had a good day. Hope you didn't work too hard. What else was I talking about? I like my blinks. Do you like my blinks? They only really work when I'm looking right at the camera. What the heck?
That Fire Hedgehog generously donated $75 whole. Hot damn.
75.
Thanks, That Fire Hedgehog. Hi. It's my first time here and I came from Charlie Binsprig's stream, but I want to help out. Just remember that it's okay to need help sometimes, and sometimes the bravest thing you can do is ask for help.
Fire Hedgehog, thank you so much. You're so right and true for that. What the freak? Thank you so much. It does take a lot for me to, I said earlier, I'm the person who wants to help and not be helped. And I'm trying to get over that, learning to ask what I want, from people. And I need to ask for help right now. And I really appreciate that. It's something I think Blanc was trying to teach me back at TwitchCon, is asking for what I want to do as opposed to what everyone else is good with. Because I learned that's people pleaser behavior. And I'm tired of being a people pleaser. It's not good for anybody. So I want to start being more open about what the things that I need. And hopefully this will be the last thing I need for a long time. Hopefully this will get me to a place where I can start being more independent and making the things I want to make. And being my true self. So thank you. It really means a lot. And hope you, Charlie Beansburg again. I know they're lurking because they're resting and they have a big birthday. But again, thank you so much for the raids, everybody. I'm just been really blown away by the support today. Yeah, thank you. I be doodling, and I knew why. Oh heck yeah, way to go! Get that young adult mystery book. I can't. My thoughts are all over the place. You know the part during the present moment animation? That's during the black and white animatic where my hands are in my head and it's pulsating and my thoughts are racing. That's real. That happens on a like almost daily basis where I'm just like, something's going on up here. 5 million voices are vying for my attention, and it sucks. But I want to try to be better about it and just pierce through and breathe and just ask for what I need. And right now what I need is time. And again, I know money's tight right now, so no one has to support. The fact that you're all here and you've already supported so much is already more than I was expecting. So I can't thank you enough. I really can't. And I want to keep making cool stuff like this for as long as I can. Because it's fun. I like doing it. Hopefully next time I do it, though, I won't try to do it all in one day. Did I mention that on stream yet? That the black and white animatic that I showed was all done today? Because it's true. I think I sketched out the boards and thumbnails last night before bed. But then I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, here we go. Let's get it all working out. I did like 18 different panels, as they're called, and then different pieces and separated them and filled them and colored them and exported them a million times because I kept noticing little mistakes, and then put them all in the CapCut and get them all timed out, have the audio going alongside it, trim down the audio to where it needs to be, finding sound effects, recording new sound effects, editing it all and putting in the effects, and yay. I'm going to sleep like a baby after the stream is over. I'll tell you what right now. I don't want to do that again. That's on me. I thought I was going to have more time. And to be fair, I did schedule myself more time to do this, but I don't know. Part of me was just like, you could do that the day before. Why not? How talented you? I'm a talented little lady, I guess. I'll tell you what. Animating is fun. Animating is fun. I like animating. And I liked animating in the animatic style because it was very, like, blocked out. I didn't have to do a little in-betweens and stuff. So that wasn't too bad, actually. The problem is just making it all and, like, neglecting my physical space to do it. I did do some chores and stuff around the house before I started working, so that was worked out. Put dishes away and stuff. I had to take a shower because I've been sweating like a pig, I'll tell you what. But I'm going to rest really good, and I'm going to rest a lot of the day tomorrow. As much as I wanted to make a bunch of more stuff tomorrow for the stream, I think tomorrow before I start stream again, I'm just going to rest. I'm going to take care of myself and my immediate surroundings, and save my energy for Tomodachi. Let's go over to the schedule and see what we have to look forward to. Today is this thing and the announcement and the debut and stuff. And if you missed it all, it'll be posted later. I'll probably show it off after the next ad break. One more time. Tomorrow, and there's going to be a lot of this throughout the week, throughout the event, we're doing Tomodachi Island. I'm starting a new island specifically for the stream, where there'll be or game specific incentives. Hold on, I gotta read these messages. I legit think I might be agent. That's fine. Yeah, heck yeah. Genders, some people don't care about it. Absolutely valid, and that's important to express that. Just want to let you know we can hear music. Oh, it's kind of quiet right now. I'll turn it up a little smidge. I have a very chill playlist on right now. It's my music for bugs. Okay. I gotta head out. Love you. Oh, Gribbs, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had fun. Thanks so much. Pop in when you can. Yeah, feel free. And deserve all the good. Oh, thank you so much, Gribbs. It means a lot. I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Grims is a longtime friend, everybody. We've been friends since like high school, and it's fun to see how far we've both come. Tomorrow, I'm starting a new Tomodachi Island because I want to do something Tomodachi related, but I like my island a lot. It's very, dreams manifesty. It's me and my friends all living together at a happy island, and we all just have silly fun time. I wanted to do a silly island where we introduce a bunch of silly characters and new things, and there will be game-specific dono incentives so that you can make the island with me. You can donate money to get an item on the island, or invent a lingo, or make a me. We'll make a me together. Things like that. And it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll be doing Tomodachi a lot throughout the week. So look forward to that. I think most of the streams, if I'm doing like a collab or something later today, I'll open with Tomodachi, do that for a while, and then the collab will happen later. So lots to look forward to. I'll tell you this. I started the island off stream to try to get it going so I could kind of get past the tutorial, because the tutorial's boring. I filled the island with about 5 Miis to start with, and they've already started like moving with each other and stuff, and it's like getting out of control fast. So I've paused myself from playing any further until I can do it on stream. I check in just to get new items from the shop, and then I stop playing because it's just I want to play with stream. After that, on Friday, Tomodachi in the beginning, and then we have the Mario Party collab later in the evening with Blanc, Shark, and Lainey. So it'll be very exciting. I like playing Mario Party a lot. Lainey and I wanted to play Mario Party during the TwitchCon trip. We just never found the time to do it because we were just so busy. The Miis are so out of control, and I want to do the silly drama and fight and stuff. But on my Dream Island, everyone's friends, so they just sort of don't do that. I think they just started fighting. Painted and Smalls Miis started fighting out of nowhere. But other than that, nothing really drama-based has happened. No love triangles or anything. So I'm hoping this will be a nice extension of that. We can all get in silly fun time island. I'm going to play Mario Party with Blanc and Lainey Shark. Those who know, last time I did Mario Party on stream was my birthday last year. And I made a little PNGs for the guests. Blanc still has his. And I made new ones for Lainey and Shark as well. So look forward to seeing those. Then this one's special. And we're not really sure yet on what we're doing, but I think it's kind of set in stone. We're doing a girlfriend day. I'm going to have my girlfriend the first time on stream as a guest. And you guys will get to meet Zala and see how much we freaking gush and love each other and talk and say silly, sweet things to each other all the time. And we're going to play Celeste. Zala's never played Celeste before. I am a big fan of it. I'm not like a master at it, but I like Celeste. It's kind of the trans icon game. So I think it'd be perfect to play for 2 trans people to play together. And it's really special. It's a good game. I love you. I love you, Zala. I keep saying Zala. It's Zala, I believe. I love you, Zala. I'm so excited to meet her. Yeah! I hope you all get to like her too. She's very fun and sweet. We talk all the time. On Sunday, Spice Stream. For those who don't know, I'm going to give a little shout out right here to Runax, who I believe is over on Blanc's channel right now doing stuff. Runax, amazing artist. friend of the channel, was here earlier, and we love to see her. And her partner Tizidar made this program called Spice, where chat can input commands and it will affect the game. And I think I've got a game I want to play with y'all. We'll see how it works. I have two options. If one doesn't end up working, we'll try the other one. And then, we'll play those for a while, and then we'll do Tomodachi in the evening. So look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of working together. I expect a lot of chat involvement that day, because that's the whole point of the stream. So bring your A game. Get your typing fingers ready. Let's see here. Next we have on Monday. I'm gonna do a little art party because I miss drawing. I've played games every day in a row, so I'll probably want to draw something. I might do Peak. We'll see. I haven't gathered a group for people who want to play Peak, so it'll be kind of like, first come, first serve. Probably work on whatever yiches I owe. Get the portraits and the plushies and stuff and all that kind of stuff ready. And any raffles and stuff, if need be. And then in the evening, we'll be pivoting over to Gamma's channel later on to do Paper Mario Monday. Of course, I'm still doing Paper Mario Monday. I love Paper Mario with my best friend Gamma. It's the highlight of my week. And so I want y'all to be there too. It is unrelated to the Donathon. It'll be after hours stuff, but it is still happening. And on Tuesday, we're going to do more Tomodachi. Of course, I love Tomodachi. And we're going to play Little Kitty Big City. This is a game, I think Peachy got this for me for... Watch you! Exactly! Go follow Gamma too. Yeah! Paper Monday. Yeah! On Tuesday, we're going to play Little Kitty Big City as well. I think Peachy bought it for me, I believe. It's Teddy game, and it's a little... It's going to be kind of a sad thing. I don't know if this is really sad or really cute, but I want to play this game for a while. It's really cute. And a part of me moving to Washington is I won't be able to bring Tezzy with me. So this will kind of be like a little Tezzy appreciation stream. I'm going to miss him a lot. So it's a little bittersweet, but I think it'll be fun. I love my cat very much. I love my cat so much I put him in both animatics. So let that, do the math for you. Next, on Wednesday, this one's a big one. We have a special guest, Coda Blicky, coming on the channel. I found a website that does Tears of the Kingdom bingo. So two people will play it at the same time and try to race to complete a bingo before the other one does by finding objects or whatever. I think it requires doing a hack or something to get you with a blank file really fast, but I don't think that's important. So we'll see how it goes. But, I like playing Tears of the Kingdom, and so does Coda. And, it'll be a fun little goofy time together. We'll see. I'm a homewrecker. No, it's okay. I can't afford a cat right now without a job. A cat is a luxury I can't afford. As much as I'd love to take Tezzy with me, I would rather have a stable place to live for him first, and then have him move with me. Maybe someday in the future, I'll be able to come back, visit my sister, take Tezzy with me, but that day is a ways off. So maybe there'll be a reunion someday. Little Kitty Big City, yeah, it's so cute. So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom on Wednesday. Very exciting. Coda let me know that they are currently in the middle of a move, though. Their last stream was yesterday. So this is kind of, if they're feeling up to it type thing. If plans change, we can pivot to something else instead. I might do the naked run, which is something I've been meaning to do for a while. And more Tomodachi, as is. Put him in your big-ass hat. True. I'm going to try to find some way to get Tezzy to live on this stream. If I can't have him live in my house, I'll figure out some way to incorporate him in here. Cat in the Hat and the Cat in the Hat, yeah. So then on Thursday, more Tomodachi and Overwatch Thursday. I know it's usually Overwatch Tuesday, but we seem to find ourselves playing Overwatch on Thursday more often in my group, which is me, Peachy, Azra, Paya, and Gamma. And Jaren sometimes. We're going to play Overwatch. I like Overwatch. It's very silly, very fun. This game will also have its own specific stream Donathon incentive stuff. Like me trying to be friendly with the enemy for 2 lives, or throwing myself off the map as quickly as possible. Stuff like that. Stupid stuff. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Just kind of a brain off stream, you know. The gamers! The shadow! Me whenever I see Reaper. The shadow! Then, Friday, second to last day, more Tomodachi. And if you saw back during January, me and Gamma played a game called Pokemon Too Many Types, which was a lot of fun. It was fun to prank Gamma with it by pretending it was a real Pokemon game. And then not until we found out the sus type was the cat out of the bag, and Gamma caught on that something was awry. But we're going to go back to that game. It was a lot of fun. So should we go back to it? And I hope you look forward to it. It's fun playing all those silly types. And then last but not least, the last day, Saturday the 9th, it's probably going to mostly be Tomodachi, if I'm being honest. I don't really have a plan. I ran out of plan. My brain started hurting at this point, and I was like, you know what, let's just do a big Tomodachi stream. Just stream as long as possible until I've raised up as much money as I can and I physically can't keep going anymore. And, yeah. It seems like a good time to me. It might be stupid. You're not stupid, you just don't know Pokemon. You use your brain for important things. Like the gamers. I couldn't say it with a straight face. Other important things like... Did you know that all frozen chicken, and most chicken, I think, in the country, will be advertised as saying no antibiotics added? Even though antibiotics are illegal to be added to chicken, so advertisers use that as a selling point to say, oh, look, no antibiotics. They can't ever be antibiotics. They're illegal. Duh. You don't believe how many gamer scores could fit in this big? Exactly. So, yeah, that's what we have to look forward to for the week. Wait, what? Yeah, it's true. You can't put antibiotics in chicken. It's illegal. Fucking capitalists, right? It's glorp shit. Makes me so mad. Makes me want to break out my anti-capitalism soapbox. Where is that thing? Where is it? It's around here somewhere. If I look too far to the left or right, my tracking goes off. Small brain, but full of love. Blood, death, and vengeance. Okay, so that's sort of the week at a glance. I can also talk about the raffles we're going to unlock. Raffles include my friend Nan, who's Ubu Espresso. I can go show her art here. Oh, Misa, I got your DM. Thank you for that. I will add the PNGs to the screen at some point, probably tomorrow. I'm a little tired, if I'm being honest. Might wrap up soon. I want to be able to show y'all the kind of art you can possibly win from these raffles. So brace yourself. This is just a representation of the style for Nan. Boop, boop. Look at this. Nan is such a freaking amazing artist. Nan works professionally, like, in game design in Croatia. She's an amazing artist. And I'm very happy that she was willing to donate a raffle prize. In this case being, I believe, a half body with minimal shading. So look forward to that. We love Nan! Similar vein, though. One moment. We also have one from Cal, aka Calcifer. I'll go show his example. Cal is also doing a half body, I believe. Flat colors. This is Cal's style, so you could win this kind of art. Come on. Come on. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! We love Cal art. Both the school and the fella. Cal mentioned, yeah! Fabric work? Oh my god, yeah. Nan's fabric work is amazing. It's just so good. So look forward to these. Cal art.
Blanc generously donated $100 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, Blanc.
Blanc? Are you streaming right now? What the hell? What's happening? Thank you so much for the $100. What the freak? I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry. You make me cry on my own stream. Oh my gosh. That blog, I will be in touch. You're watching Omega. Me? Me? Then cry. Okay.
Smalls VT generously donated $10 whole.
Smalls.
Hot damn. Thanks, Smalls VT. Take
I-
my money, you magical goober QOQ.
Eee. Thank you so much. I gotta write these down before I forget. 100 from Blanc. And 10 from Smalls. Thank you, Smalls. You can send me a PNG later. And Blanc, I'll be making a 3D model plushie for you at some point. You can tell me what you want it to be. It doesn't need to be yourself. It could be someone else. It could be your wife. It could be whatever you want it to be. I'll discuss in DMs later what you've earned with that $100. So, in due time. Not rich, but I have $10. That's more than plenty. Thank you so much. This has been... You're just blowing me away every chance you get. So I appreciate any amount people throw at me. It's totally welcome. Thank you so much. It's not a competition. I have an idea. Ooh, an idea. I was thinking about having a reward for a top donor, which is a good idea. It's it's an incentive to try to like fight for the top. It raises a lot of money. I couldn't come up with anything, so there's nothing like that. But there's also more raffles. We have a raffle from Annie the Fail in chat, who I will show her as well, because she's an amazing artist as well. I'm so lucky I get to be friends with so many amazing artists. I believe she's offering a half body with simple shading. So here's what that might look like. Bah.
Weaver generously donated $100 whole. Hot damn. Thanks, Weaver.
Weaver, what the heck?
Yo, a marketable 3D plushie.
Yes, a marketable 3D plushie for you and your $100. Thank you so much. What the heck? Writing it down on my list. Weaver, thank you so much. That's blah. I hope I did not bite off more than I could chew. I did not think I'd be doing this many plushies, and yet here we are. This is one of the pieces that Annie sent for me as an example, which she's giving a half body with simple shading. Look at her art. Go look at her art. And if you're not already following Annie on Blue Sky and Twitch and other places and her Patreon and stuff, what are you doing? Go give her a follow right the freak right now. Amazing artist, and I'm so lucky I get to be friends with her. She's been a huge part of this too. One of the first people that came out as the trans thing too online. So I've been really thankful for her support. It means a lot. But look at this amazing art you could get. You could get really cool art like that. So look forward to that raffle, which you might have already hit by now. I need to redo the math. And then last but not least, I don't have a picture for this one, but a Laney mini cube is on the table. If you don't know what that is, wonderful streamer you'll see on Friday, Miscellaneous, makes these little chainmail cubes. I have one here right in front of me. I got from TwitchCon. You can maybe hear it jingling. I don't know. It's kind of quiet. It's like little chainmail rings put together in a way that it makes a little cube, and it kind of wiggles. It's kind of fun to play with. It's a little fidget toy kind of thing. It's very nice, and Laney is willing to offer one as a raffle prize. However, there is a stipulation that it needs to be in America. International shipping is a bitch right now, so it is limited only to United States winners for the raffle. So just full disclosure on that. No international winners on that one. I do apologize. But you know what? I don't apologize. That's our fucking president's fault. I fucking hate that guy. Fuck the president. I don't even care who knows it. This is what I have to say. President can't kill me. I'm trans and I'm sexy as hell. Fuck you. President wishes he was this cool. Yeah, fuck Obama. Puppers. No, fuck Obama. It's the funniest thing. Okay. So yeah, that's a bunch some prizes we have to look forward to. I'm gonna tally up the current total we're at right now. Thank you for your patience. Get my calculator back out. Nene Autumn, yeah. Fuck Trump. What an asshole. Oh, I'm gonna spend $11 billion on a fucking arch. You piece of shit. Tiniest little fucking ego, fragilest ego in the world, a motherfucker. There's people dying. You are causing people to die. And you're gonna build a fucking arch? You horrible, horrible man. I can't even. The FBI are gonna shut down my stream. Okay, telling out the total. 100. 10. 10. 10. 200. 200. 40. 100. 10. 100. 50. Nope. I missed. I hit a 2. 50. 25 from Zala. 50 from Shark. 10 from Misla. 75 from Fire. Again, thank you, Fire. First time being here, you already donated $75. You're an insane person, and I love you. 100 from Blanc. 10 from Smalls. And 100 from Weaver. We are at 1,200. We've already unlocked the first art raffle. My cat wants out of my room. 1 second. Let's freaking go. I wish I had a celebratory noise for this, but I don't. I've also unlocked Gamma. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. We are going to be playing Paper Mario Superstar at some point. The pact is sealed. And we're going to do an art raffle. Yay! I don't know if I want to do the art raffle right now or do it later. Maybe we should do it now to celebrate the people who are here at stream. I don't really know. What's the best way to do this so that most people get involved? Maybe do it on Blue Sky? I'm not sure. She hit the jeans! Thank you for the jeans. One day I will rework the jeans redeemed to have my femsona as well. And I will be the shorty with the apple bottom jeans. And the boots with the jeans. My true form, finally. Jeans! Thank you so much for the bits. What the heck? The bits aren't even. Thank you so much. I appreciate you immensely. It's so fun to do that. You know what we'll do? We are going to wrap up stream. I'm feeling a little tired just because I've been sitting at my computer all day today. I wanted to go longer. Most of the streams will go longer than this, but today I was working at my desk for, again, 8 hours making that animation. I'll run the animation one more time. But I'm going to pull up a wheel spinner to try to decide who the first artist of the raffle is. Give me just a moment. The 4 artists are Nan, also known as Uwu Spueso. We have Falsifer.
What about 15 cents?
We have...
I'm here to make 15 cents come true.
These are my last 15. Good, that's a good one. Oh, that's one of my favorites. We have Annie T. Fail. Her middle name is The. And then we have the Laney Cube. Okay. I'm going to pull this up on the stream so y'all can see it. Let me make sure I have the right window selected first. Yeah, okay. Can y'all see this? Oh, clip sheet is in the way. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Here's the wheel. We're going to decide the first art raffle artist, and then we'll figure out how to give the raffle away some point later. Recipe for the day. Exactly. I gotta keep my stamina in check. This is not to decide the winner of the raffle. This is to decide which artist is the first raffle. Okay, we're gonna call them our Jets. It's Nan. It's gonna be Nan. Yay! I'll move that from the wheel. If you didn't see it earlier, I'll show Nan's art again because it's amazing. Hey, we're going to show another one here. This isn't. This is more of an example of her style as opposed to snooze those ads. The half body she's doing. Boop boop. Look at this art. Look at this freaking amazing art. She's so good at art. What the freak? You'll be getting a half body with simple shading. I don't know if this counts as simple shading, but it'll be a little skeb. You get to give her a character or something and she'll draw something really pretty. Like that. Yeah. Really good, right? So I'm so glad I get to be friends with Nan. She's so freaking cool. Peace sign. Peace. I can do that too. So yeah, I think I'll try to figure out the best way to do that. I think Blue Sky will give people the most time. They don't have to be here to do it. I want as many people to be able to enter as possible. That way it can also help spread the news that we're doing the Donathon and stuff. And it's, you know, I do have a goal here to hit people. So I thank you for your understanding. Like it may be a little selfish, but you know, we're in it. Upside down peace, I mean war? Maybe. Maybe it does. She's challenging you to war. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't even think straight. The Yellow Pages logo. Okay, we're gonna go back to just chatting here while I wrap up stream. We're gonna find someone to raid. Where you at? I accept. Hee. Oh, I'm still over here. There's probably a way to auto put my tuber in different positions depending on which scene I'm on or whatever. But I don't know how to do that yet. I'll figure it out. But thank you again so much, everybody, for coming. One more again. We are going to do one more again before we end. I'm going to look for someone to raid in the meantime, though. Maybe I'll do that after while the lore is going. Yeah, that sounds good. We are falling. We're falling in some sort of time portal. So hold on to your butts and then grab, you know, a seatbelt or a parachute or whatever you need to be comfortable. Thank you again so much for this our amazing first day of support. I appreciate you all so very much for even being here and sharing this with me. I'll be posting the animation video for those who missed it on my YouTube channel, which I believe you can find here. Boop, boop. Yep, there it is. You can go subscribe there. I'll be posting those there later tonight. What you? What else? What else? What else? I can't remember. My fucking brain is all over the place. Thank you for the raids and the subs and the bits and the support and the money and everything. Just thank you for everything. I've just been completely blown away. I forgot how words work. So you've done psychic irreparable psychic damage to me, and I love you for that. Thank you so much. We've already hit $1,000 on the first day, and the main goal is 2,500. I think don't I have the goal here somewhere? Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. This is incredible. We're already almost 50% of the way there. That's incredible. And I didn't show... There are a couple stretch goals after this main goal, so we'll wait and see how that works out. The Magic Mage Tower. The Magic Mage Tower. Yeah, I want to see who's live and we raid. Because I want to tell you who we're raiding before we go. Okay, sweet dreams from me too. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Get some good rest. Get whatever you need to do to take care of yourself too. And I'll hope to see you again tomorrow. Should be starting around the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be posting the schedule I'll make a graphic for it and post that around everywhere so everyone knows what we're doing and what to look forward to. Who can we raid? Let's go raid Felis. Because Felis is a big inspiration and very, very supportive. I almost asked Felis if she wanted to do a raffle as well, but I think she's a little busy at the moment. So, pre-roll ads are on. What the heck? I thought I snoozed them. Shit. Snooze. Okay. I think that worked. Please work. Is anyone in ad hell? If you are, I'll wait. I will wait. I don't see the ad. Great. I'm going to run the animatic again one more last time before the end of stream. We're going to raid into Felis. There's the ad thing. I knew it. Okay. And then have a good rest of your night. I'll make a raid message go off during the animatic so y'all can come. Y'all can copy it later. New IDs. Yay. Okay. Thank you all very much for joining me. Keep making magic wherever you can. You do not need to be a wizard to make magic. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you later. Bye. One more again. A long, long time ago, there lived a very powerful wizard. But their time on Earth was drawing to a close. So they began looking for an apprentice. Using their magical orb, they scryed across the globe, peering into the minds and dreams of those who might take up the mantle. The wizard would ask them one question. If given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? I'd destroy my enemies. I'd get really, really rich. I'd wish for more wishes. The answers usually revolved around these sorts of things, and they left the wizard wanting. But the wizard solemnly continued searching. For many moons they searched and searched. One fateful eve, they found the mind of an artist. Not one of tremendous skill or acclaim, but an artist nonetheless. And so they asked them, if given the power to wield magic, how would they use it? After a long pause, the artist responded. One thing I like about art is that I get to make choices that matter. Each stroke is a choice, each color, each undo. And through each choice I can make something funny or inspiring or even create whole other worlds. I don't have to explain those choices with words. Art can just be. I just make what I feel, how I feel it. If I had magic powers, I'd want to extend that feeling to other people as best I could. Any way that people can share their soul is special, and more magical than any spell I could ever cast. I'd let people know that they're not alone, and that you don't have to be a wizard to make magic. This answer pleased the wizard greatly, and through one final spell began the story of the Omega Magus.
So, that's how it started. Let's jump forward to see how it's going.
Fuck! Why is it falling?
Consider this a final exam of sorts.
What do you mean? There's gotta be some sort of spell for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Blank, blank, blank. Why are all these books blank? Ah! This is no. This isn't happening. Push yourself. No. I can't. I just need more time!